Sheep Genetics has created a payment portal to allow breeders and service providers to make payments for annual subscriptions, manage billable animal payments, and also be able to self-service to a greater degree. We've brought this out to enhance payment methods to allow for more flexibility when paying for invoices, as well as to allow for self-service of account management to update any details of people that work for that particular flock or are in contact with that flock, as well as service providers who have access to that flock, and also to allow you to download and access historical invoices at any time. To get this payment portal set up, you'll need to do a few things, including setting up your company. You can also manage your annual flock subscriptions and pay for billable animals through the payment portal, as well as manage both user access and service provider access, and also access invoices as well. We have recorded a series of videos as well as have some written documentation to help you work through this process. The first thing that you'll need to do is set up your company. To do this, you have to log into the Sheep Genetics website and then click the login/register button on the top right hand side here. That will then prompt you to the MyMLA login, which you'll pop your email address and password in, and then click login to MyMLA, and then that will direct you to the Sheep Genetics website. If you're new to Sheep Genetics or don't have a MyMLA account, you can click the sign up option here to create an MyMLA account and also create a Sheep Genetics profile as well. Once you've then logged in through MyMLA and through to Sheep Genetics, you then click your name up the top right hand side of the screen and then select Manage Sheep. That will then give you the option to select yes, I want to manage sheep, which will then prompt you to take you to this company details page. You input your company details, including trading name, address, postcode, town, company, and you can also select and input your ABN there as well. That then prompts you to a pop-up that says to access the Sheep Genetics website. You just simply need to click access and that will take you through. You also get an email confirmation at this stage that confirms that you have set up your company with Sheep Genetics and prompts you to move through some further steps. To go back and actually link your flocks, whether that be one or multiple flocks to your company, you then need to go back to the Sheep Genetics website, select your name again in the top right hand side, click My Company, and then click Company Details. That takes you to the company management page, and you can see your company details will be pre-filled there. And then there is a bottom box that says company flocks, and then there's the option to select add flocks in the bottom green button. If you have a Sheep Genetics flock code and you've already been submitting data, this will be a pretty simple, straightforward process. All you need to do is select yes, I know my flock code. However, if you don't know your flock code or you don't have a flock code with Sheep Genetics, you can either click to request a flock code at this step or get in contact with Sheep Genetics to organize this. But let's say that you do know your flock code and you have been submitting data. So you click yes, I know my flock code, and that takes you to this company details page where you can add your flock code. You select the species of animal, you select the breed code, and then you put your last 4 digits of your flock code in, and then click check flock. That will then cross-check what's already existing in the Sheep Genetics database, and if those details match, then this pop-up says that this flock already exists, which is great because that then links that flock to your company. So you then just need to select back. However, if it comes up with the flock code as being incorrect, you will need to either recheck the flock code in case there's been a typo or contact Sheep Genetics as there might be an error with the flock code that you've submitted, or it might not be linked in the database yet. So assuming that the flock code that you've entered is all correct and perfect, you then just go through and fill in a few extra details, including the website for your stud if you have one, and also update the animal listings. So select yes or no whether you want your animals publicly or privately available. You can also enter your pick details here. So once all of that has been added in, you select the green Add Flock button. That will have a pop-up appear that says that you are confirming that the flock code that is appearing on the screen is going to be linked to your company. And it's as simple as that.